Hi, this is the Human Operating System time. So, in order to know whether one practices internal art meditations or Qigong properly, one needs to verify it. Without verification, there's no way we know that what we practice is proper or not. And we can spend a lifetime guessing or running around that have no result. So verification is extremely critical, or it is a must. And for today, it is very simple. We can use fitness band to verify whether our internal art meditations or Qigong training is proper, giving result, and it is effective. We can know that, okay? And so anybody who practice internal art meditation or Qigong actually can be verified scientifically within a week. Whether one get it or one don't get it, one need to be able to know within a week. There's no guessing there, and there must not have a guessing gray area there, because if you guess, you can keep practice or mimic the same thing for a lifetime and go nowhere. Okay, so with today's affordable fitness band, actually we can actually verify the foundations of the internal art meditations and Qigong training. I'm going to show and share with you two parameters which we today can verify with the fitness band. Anybody who have Qigong internal art or meditation training which is proper will have to have this type of handling. One just cannot accept without this type of quality, okay? And yes, there's a standard, because now we can scientifically using the fitness band to do the job for verification. Now, what is the goal of one practice Qigong, internal art, or meditation? Is that to strengthen the physical body, better health, handling stress, be able to sleep better, more energy, clear mind, support healing, or get more spiritual? What is the goal? That's important. And because we have this goal, we need to verify our investment in our time for practicing it. And actually the verification is good, because it gives you a positive feedback that you know it gives you result. So you're going to practice more and you feel really good about it. Okay, and you feel really good that you practice this, and you know that your Kung Fu is improved if you keep verify it, keep practicing it. And also you can use it for diagnosis. If something not improved, you can go ask your teacher, okay? And the teacher can use it to check the student. If we do not have a goal, we not be able to verify, then it is just wasting time chasing fantasy. And that's what we don't want, because Qigong meditations and internal are real thing. It is not some kinds of marketing or some kinds of movie stuff. Okay, it is really important. That's why we need to be able to verify it. And also because we can verify scientifically, we know that everything have a limitations, so we don't run into all kinds of fantasy or expect the Qigong meditations or internal art to do something which is it cannot do, because that is a physical limitations. Everything in this world have a limitations, even the Qigong. your meditations of your internal art practice. Okay, just never have one thing which is that it solves everything. Okay, those doesn't exist. So we need to get scientific. Cannot afford to be superstitious. Otherwise, we know that it's a disaster. You will get no result, not repeatable, and stay at the surface, running around, mimic things. And we can keep telling ourselves this is internal art, this is Qigong, this is meditations, but it really gives no result because it cannot be verified, and it's just a mess. Okay, it is a waste of time. So the first thing, in order to verify things, we need model, clear process steps, big picture, details, and verifications are a must. Meaning that when we learn something, we need to know the model that give us focus on what we are doing. And then a clear process step so we can follow it, because this is a mind, body, energy stuff. It's not a thinking, philosophy, or belief. One needs to have the clear process steps to be able to handle it. And you will see why you need the process steps and all these things. Because later on, when we get the fitness band to verify things, we need to know which button to push, which knot to turn in order to get what result. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Okay, so we need the verifications at the end so that we know, is it true? Is it true that our practice is proper? So there is a reason why, if you watch my channel, I have this S model to verify how to get from the intelligence world into the natural world, how to deal with the physical body, mind, breathing, and energy, okay? And how the transformations from breathing, the body fluid, energy, physical, how it actually evolved. And that is based on the ancient Chinese teaching, be it Buddhist, Taoist, traditional Chinese medicines, Qigong, it always go this way, okay, because we're human. And that's why in these two books, this book, you have the 6-13-3, or the 6 core element, and the 13 states. Okay, so you have the physical mind, breathing, energy, force, and then a momentum, and this meditations matrix. You have the intentional, regulating, and natural resonance is clearly there, so that we know what is a model, what is a clear process step, big picture, and details. We know it, and then we know how to verify it, okay, with the band right now. And again, as this is the breathing, we know exactly what to do with the breathing handling. If the breathing is not proper, we cannot enter from the intelligence world to the natural world, and we end up over here just keeping talking and keeping philosophy, everything, talking theory, and we actually go nowhere, okay? Now, the first thing with the all this Qigong meditations and the internal practice, the first thing we want to verify is the heart rate profile. So heart rate profile is a must for training verifications. Okay, remember heart rate profile, because heart rate is an important human biomarker. So if you say that, we have the training in Qigong or meditations or internal art, the heart rate profile will show when you practice it. It cannot be lied. Okay, one cannot say, well, I know how to handle this breathing or my heartbeat or my mind or my body, but without be able to verify with the heart rate profile. Okay, so let me show you How? So in any of the good fitness band, the internal art, Qigong and meditation heart rate profile can be tracked and can be seen or can be monitored. One just have to put in the fitness band under yoga, okay, and then take the heart rate profile. One will be able to see many things. So one be able to see how one handle it. What is the limitations? One's limitations. Can one sustain the practice? Okay, can one charge the body with the qi or energy? Okay, the sustain is have to do with the rest, and the charging of the energy got to do with the deep breath. Okay, now, for example, in this practice, in this practice, say this is a 15 minutes practice. You see that at the beginning, the person's heart rate while he's preparing is going down from say 105 to 90, and then when they start to practice, it's going up, and you see continuing going up. This show one thing. This show that this person has a limitation somewhere around here, because you see the heart rate is keeping rising after around 10 minutes. Okay? And this show that at the beginning of practice, be it Qigong, Tai Chi, or your Wing Chun, Xiu Lim Tao, it shows that one at the standing, one be able to rest. Okay? One be able to rest, and then when one's practice, one have some handling, but then after 10 minutes is keeping going high. So one know the limits here. Okay, and one know the handling. Now, the second case is this. You see, this is the same thing. At the beginning, it rests, and then it coming out, it practice, and then it be able to rest. Okay, and coming out, it still be able to rest. So you have a good handling. However, at this point now it hit the limits, because now the heart rate is going high. Okay, it is acceleration, rising. Okay, while time pass. Okay, so you can see about the handling here. Now, if you look at this third thing, you see at the beginning this person be able to rest, and right now it's from 90, it dropped to 60. The pulse rate is 60. This is very good, and it be able to handle at the rest. So this is meaning that it be able to go charging energy or deep breath. So this is like when one do the Zhanzhuang standing meditations, or like a beginning before you do the practice of Tai Chi or Xiu Lim Tao. You stand there for a while, and then you let the body get into the deep breath state. Okay, and deep breath state is the state there where you actually evoke your qi, because that's where you just doing a charging state. Okay, meaning that you nurture your qi. Okay, and then it start to practice. Okay, and you see that this is keeping very good handling within this range. It doesn't go up and down like this thing. Okay, it doesn't go up and down, but it handle it properly. Okay, very stably. And finally, it going down at the end a little bit, and it stop. So you see that this person has a good handling for all the 15 minutes practice here. Okay? So with this, be it one practice the internal art Qigong, one know. Okay, even it's Xiu Lin Tao or it's Zhan Zhuang, one really know what is going on. How good is the handling? And the teacher can look into this and see how is the person, the student progress. And the student can, of course, check on this, okay? Now, in terms of meditations, you see, like this person, when he do meditate, he start at around 80, okay, 80. The maximum is actually 82 here. And then he start going down. It bumps a little bit, okay, and then it just going down. And then at the end, it coming up. So it here is around, say, 65 here, say maybe 67 here. It settled here around 67, and then it become coming up from meditation. So this is the entering phase of the meditation. This is the staying phase of the meditation, and this is the exit. This is entering state. Okay, so this is how we handle it. So of course, with a better meditation practice later on, one can improve the meditation, going down faster, maybe going down to the 60 and stay longer. Okay, and then until here it come up. So that's how one can check one's meditations every day to see whether one be able to repeat that. If the process is proper, if the model, the process step is proper, the big picture, the detail is proper for the person who practice it, who study it, it will be able to handle that. And what you see just now is based on these two books, okay, based on my two books, instruction and so forth. That is how, when one have the practice, one be able to do this, okay. So one be able to do deep rest for charging, or no, this is a sustaining. Sustaining meaning that one do not go as deep as rest, okay, like so here is a sustaining. So if one stay here, say this is the 82, it dropped down to say around 70. This is a kind of resting. But when it be able to go down, okay, then this is going down to going down to the deep rest already, okay. And that has to follow this. It has to have this. It has to have this. Otherwise, you will not be able to handle it. So starting of the Qigong meditations and internal art, be it your Tai Chi set or the Qiu Lin Tao or your Zhan Zhuang, it is like that, okay? We need to get scientific now. Now another parameter which I want to share with you is the energy level parameter. So one need to be able to verify the energy level if one practice Qigong, internal art or meditations, okay? Because those type of practice will meaning that you be able to have a better handle of your core elements, like you be able to handle your physical body, your mind, your breathing, and your energy level. You has to be able to handle it because you practice it, okay? And that is why this is a 6th core element here, and this is the core element with the intentional regulating and resonance states, because one be able to handle it and use it in the daily, okay? So there's one need to be able to show, to verify the energy level, how one handle it in the daily, okay? So it is a must for daily practice and benefit, okay? You need to be able to handle it, you need to be able to see it clearly so that you know your practice is proper, and then it benefit you for every day, and you be able to improve it, okay? Today, everybody talk about this mindful, this high performance habit and so forth, or deep work, so forth, or using meditation, Qigong, and internal art for better health, or strengthen the body, or help supporting, healing the body, and so forth. Energy level is the must. Okay, if one do not be able to handle it, forget about it. Okay, because energy, you need energy to recover, to support your activity, so forth. Okay, now I want to introduce you for one thing, which is recently we have this kind of technology in our fitness band, and that is the body resource concept by First Beat. Okay, by First Beat. So this is a good stuff, okay, where we can use today. This is something which is within the fitness band or smart watch. This is called body resources. So what it is bringing activity, stress, and recovery together for better decision making. So we can track it. Okay, so what is it? Okay, you can go to actually this First Beat website to read more if you like to. Okay, and he said also, what is this thing? Okay, so what is this body resource? This is actually we can use this to track our energy, to verify our energy. Okay, so it is connecting the dots between physical activity, stress, and recovery. Okay, this feature delivers instant insight into your body's resilience, okay, responsiveness, coping ability. Okay, now I jump to here. You can read from that. I just put it here a little bit so that you can freeze the screen to read it. Okay, and of course now feedback from your body becomes timely advice for optimize your routine, enable you to make better, more informed decisions based on your current situation, meaning your energy, your body resources. Okay, and when your resources are high, you are ready to benefit from mental and physical challenge. Say you want to do deep work, you need to check this energy or body resource. You cannot just go do deep work for 4 hours but you don't have any energy. Okay, you want to have a healing of your body. You don't have energy. How are you going to heal your body? Okay, so you need to go deep rest and so forth, right? So you are primed for maximum health, fitness, and performance gain from all your workout. At work and school, resource level can influence your ability to focus, be creative, and stay productive. You can endure a challenge when your resources are depleted, but your chance of benefiting from the experience are reduced. Okay, so this benefit of be able to now monitor the body energy or body resource is that understand the language of your body, learn to build resource and use them wisely, maximize your mental and physical effectiveness. Okay, now we can get from this watches, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Okay, it's affordable. So really, anybody who really train in Qigong and meditations and internal art like Tai Chi or Wing Chun or standing meditation, Zhanzhuang, or Buddhist meditation or Taoist meditation, one need to get this because this is scientifically we can actually measure or monitor. So here also it says, how does it work? To make this complex relationship visible, accessible, the First Beat analytical engine identify and interpret meaningful patterns in how your heart beat from one moment to the next. A phenomenon known as the heart rate variability. Okay, so you need this, and also this is good to know. Okay, how it works, activities and the work of keeping up with challenge of life environment have an accumulative impact on your body's ability to cope. Physical activity and stress deplete your resources, which are restored during sleep and restful moments throughout the day. When downtime is important, sleep offers a great opportunity for recovery. Okay, so we know today we have this type of technology for verification. Now, so let me show you a real life of a daily energy handling. How energy dissipate, how it's sustained. Okay, and you need to rest to sustain it, and charging you need the deep rest. Okay, now for example, this is the case 1. This is night. Okay, so this is up to here. This is sleeping. So when they sleep from the 50, it charge up to say 80 something. Okay, and daily it keeping drain it, deplete until the sleeping time again. Then it start charging at sleep. Okay, and sometimes it deplete more. And this is actually sustaining. When it go flat, it meaning that it is one taking a rest. This is a taking a rest. So one sustain it. Okay? So ordinary people expect that. Now, if you have trained in this thing, okay? In this thing, be able to handle this, you will be able to do this. You see, at sleep, it is charging up to around, say, this area, okay? 78, say, 78, 79, something like that, okay? Now, the key is this. When it drain, and then this is sustain it, and then it drain more, okay, due to some exercise or yoga or whatever, and then you see this is fast draining if you do exercise and doing all kind of things or busy with work or something, and then it drain more, okay, and until at this point, the person decide to get into the deep rest, so it's charging up the energy now, and then this is resting. So it's charging up, and then it's sustain it, okay? And then over here it charge up more, and then here because of some activity need to be done, it discharge it, okay? And then this is sustain, and then it go up again, charging, and then it just using it, it's sustain, and then it charge again, okay? And then it just drain down. And then here at the sleeping time, it start to charge again. Okay? So you see, this is be able. Okay? Of course, this device is good. This measurement is good. But the method, one need to have a sure method of handling in one Qigong meditation internal art. Be able to handle the energy as one needed. Okay? Instead of just you sleep, and then you can do some rest, and then your practice is keeping dissipate, and then rest and dissipate, and then rest and dissipate until you go to sleep again. Okay? So this is a good handling. Okay? You see, again, you have to watch out that it can keep. If you look at this, this is draining, this is the 50% line, it drained under 50%, okay? Now, for this case, is always keep it above 50%. So if you want healing, you want to do a massive works, where deep focus or your deep work and so forth, you want to keep it above your 50% energy. Okay? So instead of talking about qi, we're talking about this real deal which you can measure. Okay? You keep it up instead of getting drained though. Okay? This you will feel tired here. Okay? More tired here. But here you're keeping up on a good state. You can handle it. Now, you can even go more. You see, you can keep this above 60. Okay? So you see, so one need to be able to handle the dissipate. That's helping you circulate when you're doing sport and so forth. Sustain, where you rest, and then charging. So it's like here. Okay? So it is like here. You can go deep rest, and then you can actually circulate your qi, whatever you want to call it, blood circulation, have better circulation, exercise. Okay? Or you can do some type of rest. Okay, because this is 100 to 90. This is just a rest, and this is a deep rest because it's from 100 it can drop to around 70. Okay, so you can see that, like again, this one is just a rest from 100 to 90, but this is a real kung fu. You stand there right away in the beginning of your Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao or your Tai Chi or your standing pose. Right away it drop 30 points down. 100 to 70, that's meaning capable of deep rest. Okay? So if one do not have this capability, one really don't have a benefit of what one's practice. Okay? And that's why it is good that we have this device today. We have this fitness band, and we can, using the heart rate profile and the energy, the body resource, to track what are we doing. Okay? And with this, nobody can lie. And you want to expect the teacher, the coach who train you, be able to show you result, verify your result for you, or help you to change, to tailor your practice. Okay? And that's why you need this. You need all of this. You need the model, clear process step, big picture, details, and verification, as what I show you today. Hey, to see is to believe. It is scientific, it is technology, it is engineering. That's why I call it this is Silicon Valley Qigong, or Silicon Valley internal art, or Silicon Valley meditations. Because we do know exactly what happened. If we have no idea what happened, we will not be able to do this. We will not be able to do this, and not be able to show you this thing, and not be able to show you this thing. Not be able to show you this thing. And actually, those who practice is a month or so will be able to handle, 1 week will be able to handle certain thing, and a month or so of daily practice will be able to have a good handling of this stuff. Okay? And only that way we can say, yes, we practice internal art, meditations, or Qigong. Without this, what good is to say anything? Because there's no result. There's nothing scientifically we can verify. So this is to share with you today. Okay? And if you guys practice Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao, or Zhan Zhuang, or Tai Chi, this is possible. And if you are not clear on this model, clear process steps, big picture details, and how you're handling the body, the mind, the breathing, the energy. It is in these two books, okay? And it is a textbook, educational textbook, so it got nothing to do with any style or lineage or anything. It is real because the target is so that you be able to do this and be able to get result. Only if you can get result for this in full days, meaning that the daily handling, then it means something for you. Otherwise, it doesn't offer much benefit besides exercise. Okay. So if people want to talk about qi, energy, well, just show it this, whether one have it or not. So this is to share with you today.